Have you ever felt your legs growing weaker, heavier, or more painful with each passing year? Maybe you've noticed it's harder to climb stairs, walk long distances, or even just stand without discomfort. You might simply think this is a natural part of getting older, right? But what if the real culprit, that hidden reason your legs aren't quite what they used to be, is actually hiding in the very foods you eat daily? As someone who's seen countless patients struggle with this very issue, I've realized many unknowingly make choices that silently steal their strength and independence. In this video, we're going to uncover the 5 common foods secretly robbing you of your leg strength and mobility. Watch until the very end, and you'll discover how even small dietary shifts can bring a huge transformation to your strength, truly reduce that nagging pain, and keep you moving freely, enjoying life for many, many years to come. Section 1. Processed sugar. The sweet deceiver that sabotages your power. There's an undeniable allure to sweetness, isn't there? A spoonful of sugar in your morning coffee, a slice of rich chocolate cake at a family celebration, or reaching for a cookie after dinner. These little pleasures often feel like well-earned rewards. For many of us, sugar is a comforting constant, a nostalgic nod to childhood treats, or a quick pick-me-up on a tiring day. But beneath this seemingly harmless indulgence lies a silent threat to your physical strength, especially in your legs, which are the very foundation of your mobility. Let's first talk about that infamous energy roller coaster, the spikes and crashes. When you eat processed sugar, and let's be honest, it's everywhere, whether it's in obvious forms like candy, sodas, and pastries, or cunningly hidden in packaged foods like those fruit-on-the-bottom yogurts or even some healthy granola bars. Your blood sugar spikes, and it spikes rapidly. This surge gives you a fleeting burst of energy. You might feel a momentary pep in your step, a quick mental lift. But that high, that little burst, it's short-lived. Then there's chronic inflammation, the joint and muscle destroyer. Beyond just those energy fluctuations, excess sugar, especially the processed kind, acts like a fuel for chronic inflammation throughout your body. Now, inflammation itself, it's a natural response. It's your body's way of protecting itself from injury or infection. But when it becomes chronic, a low-grade persistent fire fanned by a steady diet of sugary foods, it turns destructive. I've seen this countless times. Inflamed joints, particularly in areas that bear a lot of weight like your knees, your hips, and your ankles, become stiff. Next, we need to understand insulin resistance, starving your muscles. As we gracefully age, our body's sensitivity to insulin naturally declines. It's just part of the process. This natural decline already makes it harder for our muscles to absorb glucose and other essential nutrients they need. A high-sugar diet, my friends, accelerates this decline dramatically, pushing your body toward a state we call insulin resistance. This means your cells, including those hard-working muscle cells in your legs, no longer respond effectively to insulin. And please, don't overlook bone health, the quiet victim. The damage sugar inflicts extends far beyond just muscles and joints. It reaches right into your bones. Your bones are, after all, critical for supporting your entire body and, crucially, for preventing falls. Processed sugar, believe it or not, actually interferes with your body's ability to absorb calcium, that vital mineral we all know is essential for maintaining bone density. So, when we consider all this, that constant fatigue, those aching knees, the feeling your legs just aren't as strong as they used to be, even trouble standing from a chair or keeping your balance, these are often direct, undeniable consequences of the sugar we consume. It's not always just a part of aging. It's a clear message from your body. Finally, cook at home more often. This is such a powerful tool. Preparing meals and snacks yourself gives you complete control over every single ingredient. Experiment with naturally sweet ingredients like cinnamon, vanilla, or mashed bananas to enhance flavor without needing to add extra sugar. You'll be surprised how delicious and satisfying natural flavors can be. I remember one patient, a delightful lady named Betty, who came to me convinced she had to give up all sweets. After talking, we found simple swaps for her usual sugary snacks. She started enjoying a small baked apple with cinnamon instead of her afternoon cookie. Within weeks, she noticed her afternoon slump was gone, and her morning stiffness was much less. Betty realized it wasn't about deprivation, but about smarter choices. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Section 2. Deep-fried and fast foods, the silent enemies of your joints and circulation. Few things truly rival the sensory pleasure of deep-fried foods, do they? That satisfying crunch of golden French fries, the crispy, savory coating of fried chicken that just melts in your mouth, or the warm, indulgent comfort of a donut, fresh from the fryer, glistening with sugar. For many of us, these aren't just meals. They're often tied to cherished memories, family gatherings, festive celebrations, or simply those quick, convenient treats when you're out and about. I've seen countless folks, especially in our age group, find comfort in a fast food stop. It often feels like a familiar, affordable, and accessible choice in our busy, modern world. However, in my years of practice, I've also come to realize that these foods, as appealing as they might be, are far from benign. Beneath their comforting textures and flavors lies a potent, often overlooked, threat to your leg strength, your joint health, and your overall ability to move freely. Let's really dig into what's happening here, starting with trans fats and chronic inflammation, a recipe for joint pain. Deep-fried foods, you see, are typically cooked in oils that are high in what we call trans fats, or partially hydrogenated oils. These aren't just bad fats. They are, quite simply, some of the most inflammatory substances you can introduce into your body from the modern diet. These fats don't just contribute to an expanding waistline. They act like little sparks, igniting widespread inflammation throughout your body, but with a particular, almost cruel, affinity for your joints. Chronic inflammation, remember, causes that crucial cushioning tissue in your joints, what we call cartilage, to slowly, painfully break down. Imagine the shock absorbers in your car slowly crumbling away. This leads to that familiar stiffness, the uncomfortable swelling, and of course, the persistent pain you feel. Next up, these foods wreak havoc on your impaired circulation, starving your muscles. Blood circulation is an absolutely critical factor for maintaining strong, functional muscles. Think of your blood as the delivery service for your muscles, bringing them all the oxygen and essential nutrients they need, like protein and electrolytes, to work properly. But fried and fast foods are often packed with saturated fats and an alarming amount of sodium. These substances act like tiny constrictors, tightening your blood vessels and driving up your blood pressure. Over time, this unhealthy diet reduces the vital blood flow to your muscles. And let's not forget weight gain, overloading your joints. Deep-fried and fast foods are calorie-dense powerhouses. They often pack hundreds of calories into surprisingly small portions, all thanks to their high fat and carbohydrate content. Eating these regularly quickly leads to weight gain, and that extra weight, my friends, places immense strain on the joints of your lower body. Think about this. For every extra pound of body weight you carry, your knees absorb approximately 4 pounds of additional pressure during movement. Finally, we have bone health, a hidden casualty. The impact of fried and fast foods, you see, extends even to your bone health, a crucial, yet often overlooked, aspect of maintaining your mobility. These foods are typically quite low in essential minerals like calcium and magnesium, which are absolutely critical for maintaining strong bone density. And to make matters worse, their consistently high sodium content can actually leach calcium right out of your bones, further weakening them over time. This unwelcome combination significantly increases your risk of osteoporosis, a condition characterized by fragile, brittle bones. So, when we look at it all, those familiar issues, your slowing pace, the incessant aching in your knees, that heavy feeling in your legs that just won't lift, and the increasing challenge of simple movements, these are often directly tied to the fried and fast foods we eat. It's not just a feeling. It's your body struggling under the weight of these dietary choices. I remember my patient, Arthur. Arthur was a lovely man, always had a smile, but he adored his weekly fried fish and chips. He'd come in complaining about his old man knees and how his legs felt like lead weights by afternoon. He was convinced it was just his age. We talked about his diet, and honestly, the thought of giving up his beloved fish and chips made him groan. But we worked together on making small changes. We started by exploring the truth about the fast food trap. The convenience and affordability of fast food, as Arthur knew too well, make it an incredibly tempting option. But its nutritional pitfalls are profound. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Section 3. Processed meats, silently weakening muscle strength one bit at a time. For countless individuals across America, processed meats are more than just food. they're a deeply ingrained dietary staple. They're woven seamlessly into our daily routines and cherished traditions, aren't they? Think about it. A quick ham and cheese sandwich for lunch, those strips of crispy bacon sizzling on the stove for breakfast, or that classic juicy hot dog at a summer barbecue. These foods offer undeniable convenience, a familiar flavor we've grown up with, and a sense of comfort that's hard to beat. But what many folks, even those who consider themselves quite health conscious, fail to recognize, and this is something I've observed firsthand in my clinical practice for years, is the insidious, quiet toll these seemingly innocent foods take on your body. And I'm talking specifically about your muscles, those incredible workhorses that keep you mobile and wonderfully independent. So when my patients tell me about that heavy, stiff feeling in their legs, the constant struggle to climb stairs without feeling completely winded, or just a general unexplained sense of fatigue that lingers all day, I often look straight to the processed meats they're consuming. These are often direct links, clear signals from the body saying, something here isn't right. To truly safeguard your muscle strength and protect your legs from unnecessary strain, it's absolutely imperative, in my professional opinion, to replace processed meats with healthier, nutrient-rich alternatives. Here's what I recommend. Simple changes that make a world of difference. First, opt for fresh, unprocessed meats. Instead of those pre-packaged deli slices, choose lean, fresh options. Think grilled chicken breast, roasted turkey that you carve yourself, or baked salmon. These deliver clean, high-quality protein without all those harmful additives, the excess sodium, or the inflammatory chemicals. You get pure fuel for your muscles. Second, embrace plant-based proteins. Don't underestimate the power of plants. Lentils, black beans, chickpeas, quinoa, various nuts, and seeds are equally powerful, if not more so. They offer a wealth of vitamins, minerals, and potent antioxidants that not only promote muscle repair but also actively combat inflammation throughout your body. They're a fantastic, versatile option. Third, for all you sandwich lovers out there, let's talk smart sandwich swaps. Instead of those store-bought deli slices, try using freshly cooked meats, or even explore delicious plant-based options like hummus or creamy avocado. Pair these with whole grain bread, not white bread, and pile on a colorful array of fresh vegetables for a truly balanced, nutrient-packed meal that will leave you feeling energized, not sluggish. Remember, the dietary decisions you make each day directly shape your ability to move, to walk, and to live independently. While processed meats offer that quick convenience and familiar taste, they undeniably come at a steep cost: your physical strength and your precious mobility. By making a conscious transition to wholesome, anti-inflammatory foods now, you're not just eating a meal. You're actively investing in stronger legs, in greater freedom of movement, and in the ability to stay active and engaged in life for many, many years to come. The choice truly is yours, and I promise you, your future self, that more vibrant, energetic you, will thank you profoundly for prioritizing your health over mere convenience. Section 4. High-sodium foods. Draining power from your legs, one meal at a time. Salt. It's such a ubiquitous ingredient in our lives, isn't it? It's sprinkled generously over your morning eggs, stirred into hearty soups that warm you on a chilly evening, and often hidden in so many of the processed foods that truly dominate modern diets. For most of us, it's an afterthought, a small, seemingly innocuous addition that simply enhances flavor and makes our meals more enjoyable. But what if this seemingly harmless ingredient, this everyday seasoning, is quietly, insidiously undermining your physical strength? What if it's slowly draining the vitality from your legs, making every movement just a little bit more difficult with each passing year? This is a question I've pondered and discussed with countless patients, and the answers are often surprising. So now, I have one important question for you. What is the one commitment you are making to yourself after watching this video? It doesn't have to be a huge change. It could be as simple as, I will choose whole grain bread for my sandwich tomorrow, or I will check the sodium levels on my canned soup at the grocery store, or perhaps, I will swap my afternoon cookie for a piece of fruit. Please share your personal commitment in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to take that crucial first step towards stronger, more confident legs. And if you found real value and inspiration in our time together today, if this message resonated with you, please show your support by giving this video a like. To ensure you continue on this journey with us, and never miss another video full of life-changing wisdom for your golden years, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It's more than just subscribing. It's joining a community dedicated to living our absolute best lives, together. Finally, think of one person, a friend, a family member, who truly needs to hear this message today, someone whose steps might be feeling a little heavier. Please share this video with them. You might just change their life, helping them reclaim the strength in their stride.